Hi there folks, Scott here, and today for Daily December, we're going to talk about yet another classic, but this time for the Mega Drive or Genesis. We are going to talk about Comix Zone. Now, you may have heard me talk about Comix Zone before when I did a 16-bit debate with Renry Game. Incidentally, I have no fucking idea where she is or what she's doing. She's a lady that lives in Canada. I'm an arsehole that lives in Scotland. But anyway, I've already talked about how good the graphics are, how much I love the art style, how much I love the setting, how the combat's actually pretty tight. But we're going to talk about something else. We are going to talk about the soundtrack. I may have mentioned before, but Comix Zone came with the soundtrack on a CD with the game, and not the 16-bit soundtrack. No. The full soundtrack by a band with instruments and singing and things of that nature. Which was fantastic, except for the fact that at the time, I didn't have anything that could play a CD. This might shock some of my younger viewers, but there was a time, in my lifetime, where it wasn't uncommon for a house not to have a CD drive in its computer or a CD player. In fact, back then, home CD players could be fucking expensive. And I've seen some that are about the size of an Xbox One or PS4. So while I'm enjoying the game, playing the crap out of it repeatedly because it's really difficult, I've got the CD just at the corner of my eye. And I've got no idea what it sounds like. Until the day the parents finally decided to get a CD drive for my old computer, the old 486 I talked about before. Pentiums, fuck you. Anyway, we finally got it. And we put the CD in. And that's when I discovered the concept of drivers, specifically the drivers that would play audio CDs as opposed to the CDs that games came on. However, after much searching, I found a floppy disk that the drivers came on. A floppy disk was a storage medium used year back. It was about 3.5 inches by 3.5 inches. It held 1.44 megabytes. It wasn't really that floppy. Look, just go with it, right? Fuck you. But yes, eventually I found it. And so in my head, from that day on, the soundtrack didn't sound like this. It sounded like this. And not only that, but it gave me a funny anecdote to tell round about 20 years later. So, there you go, that's the story of Comix Zone. Did you have it? Did you like it? Do you like music? Do you hate instruments? Do you like Nickelback? Fuck you if you do. Let me know in the comments below, and as always, like, share, subscribe, and fuck you, fuck off, Merry Christmas.